Some of the considerations that go into creating that type of a roadmap for a customer, whether or not they should lift and shift or whether or not they should re-engineer their processes?
My advice to customers is always, you know, don't start with the mentality that I'm going to lift and shift unless X, Y, or Z. Always think about, I'm going to reimagine my processes unless, I mean, the fallback, the last resort should be lift and shift. Because look, planning applications or consolidation applications or reporting applications built 10 or 20 years ago, they were built for a time, they were built for a set of requirements, they were built for a business context. All of that has changed. So in fact, when we talk about what is different about us versus competition, one of the key differences is our vision for the future of finance. We have a lot of competitors, OneStream in particular, who will go back to our customers and say, oh, let's take what you did in consolidation 15 years ago and move that to the cloud using our cloud solution. We think that's fundamentally the wrong approach. I mean, it may be a quick win. You may get an application up and running in 6 or 9 months and everybody will clap for a while, but you've not done the right thing for the business. And if you want to reimagine the finance function along those lines, you should not be lifting and shifting applications that you built or designed and conceived and built 20 years ago. You should be fundamentally rethinking them. So my advice to customers every time is, unless you have a really legitimate set of constraints that force you to lift and shift for a tactical reason, don't do it. Rethink what you did. Think about, okay, maybe I thought of planning as budgeting 20 years ago, but today, can you think about planning as a competitive advantage over your competitors in your industry? How can I deliver business value through the planning process? For example, what we all went through in the last 2-3 years, right, where things shifted and everybody had to plan to not just one set of assumptions, to multiple set of assumptions. Going forward, that sort of scenario-based planning should be a best practice, a fundamental best practice in how companies think about planning. So if you're not doing that today as part of your move to the cloud, you're missing a big opportunity.